So friends, the most awaited notification of Regional Rural Bank is out now. Yes, the RRBs, which was established in 1975, some 46 years back. It is run by the Ministry of Finance with the aim to provide better banking and financial services to the people of rural area. In our state, it's Kerala Grameen Bank, which is sponsored by the Center State as well as the Canara Bank. So the RRB's recruitment is conducted for the post of clerks as well as for the post of assistant manager. So let's get deep into this notification. So friends, let's discuss the major highlights of this notification. Here we can see that the Regional Rural Banks has invited its notification for the post of assistant manager as well as for the post of clerks. So while moving on to this notification, we can see here that almost 43 regional rural banks across India are participating in this recruitment process. We have our Kerala Grameen Bank here participating in the recruitment of RRBs. While looking into the age eligibility criteria, you can see here that for the post of officer scale 1, that is for the assistant manager, you should be above 18 years of age and below 30 years of age. And two dates are also mentioned here that candidates should not have been born earlier than 1992 and born later than 2004 of these two mentioned dates as given in your notification, which you can go through that. While in the case of office assistant, the age eligibility is that your age should be in the range of 18 years and 28 years and you shall not exceed 28 years of age. There is an age relaxation too, which is mentioned detailed in the notification form. You have an age relaxation in case of SC candidates. You can see here that you will get an age relaxation of 5 years, while in case of OBC non-creamy layer candidates, as we all know that there are two categorization for the OBC category candidates, that is OBC creamy layer and OBC non-creamy layer. So only OBC non-creamy layer candidates will get an age relaxation that is of 3 years, and you will get an age relaxation of 10 years, which is mentioned detailed in the notification for the persons with benchmark disability. The details are given in your notification itself. While moving on, let's check the other eligibility criteria of this notification. We can see here that the education qualification. The common thing is that for both the post of office assistants as well as for the post of assistant manager, the education qualification is a graduation. If you have a graduation, then surely you can apply for this recruitment process. For the recruitment of office assistant, it's bachelor's degree, which means graduation. Moreover, the major important thing is that if you apply for the post of office assistant, suppose you are applying in the state of Kerala, then you should be proficient in the language, which means you should be proficient in the local language of the state. As you all know that the local language here is Malayalam. Since it's rural banks, you will be get selected in a rural area, so you should be proficient in the local language. So that's the eligibility for the office assistant. You should have a graduation and also should be proficient in the local language. In case of officer scale 1, it's the same eligibility as that of the office assistant. You should have a graduation, then you can apply for the post. Moving on, we can see here that, which I already mentioned, the proficiency in local language. For example, if you are a candidate from Kerala, then you should be proficient in Malayalam, as the local language is Malayalam. And they are also demanding that if you have a certificate in your matriculation or in your higher secondary proving that you have studied the Malayalam language and you have that certificate in your hand, then you don't have the need to sit for the local language proficiency test. It's already understood that you have known the language in a good manner. And while checking the application fees, you can see here that for the SC, ST and PWD candidates, there is an application fees of Rs 175, while in case of OBC and all other general category candidates, you have an application fees of 850. The application fees is common for both the post of, you have to pay the fees separately for both the recruitment process. which means you have to pay the fees separately for the officer. If you are applying for officer, you have to pay 850, and again if you are applying for the office assistant, then again you have to pay the 850 rupees. And the most important thing is about the examination pattern. It's very important. You have to appear for 2 examinations, which is a preliminary examination as well as a main examination for the post of clerks. While for the post of officers, you have to appear for the prelims examination, for the mains examination, as well as you have to appear for an interview too. So let's discuss what the examination pattern is all about. While looking into the prelims examination, the major highlight of this recruitment process, or the major highlight that always comes with the regional rural banks examination, is that you don't have the section of English in case of preliminary examination. You have the section of English only in mains examination. While comparing the examinations of SBI, IBPS, RBI and all other private sector banks, we can see that there is a section of English in prelims examination. So in case of RRBs, there is no English section. You have to attend only the reasoning section and numerical ability section. In case of reasoning, you have 40 questions, which is of 40 marks. In case of quantitative aptitude, you have 40 questions, which is of 40 marks. And in composite of the prelims examination, there is no sectional timing. In composite, you will have 45 minutes in total. So you have to attend this whole examination in 45 minutes time. This is the same examination pattern for officer scale 1 as well as for the post of office assistants. While moving on to the mains examination pattern, the mains examination pattern is also same for the office assistant as well as for the officer scale 1. You can see here that the reasoning section is there, which is of 40 questions, 50 marks. And computer language, a section of computer language is there. 40 questions of 20 marks, general awareness 40 questions of 40 marks, English language 40 questions of 40 marks again, and either you can attend 4A. Here it is mentioned in the notification that 4A, either you can attend the English language section, or if you are comfortable with the Hindi language, 4B, Hindi language section is also there with the same mark weightage. Last we have this numerical ability session, which is 40 questions of 50 marks. In total, the whole marking is for 200 marks, and you will have a composite timing which is of 2 hours. So you have to write this examination within this 2 hours of time. And while moving on, we can see here that in Kerala, you will be able to view this examination interface, which means at the time of online, since you all know that the examination is conducted online, the online interface, you will be able to view the questions in English as well as in Malayalam as well as in Hindi. At the time of examination, you can choose that. English is already fixed there. Along with English, you can choose which language to be added on, whether it is Malayalam or Hindi. You can choose it as per your convenience. So that's written here about the language. And as every examination has a negative marking, this examination too have a negative marking of 0.25 marks. As I mentioned earlier that for the post of officers, you have to attend an interview in extra, and the weightage will be in this ratio 80:20. 80 marks will be given to the online main examination, while only 20 marks weightage is there for the interview section. So this is in short the whole detailing of the IBPS RRB notification for the post of clerks as well as for the post of assistant manager. Hope you all understand this point in details. Now let's check what are the important dates of this notification that you should keep in mind. So here are the important dates that you should keep in mind. Your online registration for this recruitment process starts from today itself, which is the 7th of June 2022, and you should apply your complete registration process before 27th of June 2022. And download of the call letters for the pre-examination training. See, the pre-examination training is conducted for those students who are not aware how to attend an online examination, how to attend it in the proper interface. Many of the students who are not even know how to handle a computer. So, for such candidates, the IBPS conducts a pre-examination training which is conducted from 18th of June to 20th. And moreover, if you are in the final year students are also eligible to apply for this post. But the thing is that your result should be out before this date, before 27th of June 2022. That's the only criteria you should have to look upon. And see, your online preliminary examination, the first stage of this recruitment process, that is a preliminary examination, is conducted on, here a tentative date is given, which is August. Any date will be there, August 2022. Your preliminary exam will be conducted in the month of August, and the result of the preliminary examination will be out by September, and you have to appear for the mains examination either in the month of September or in the month of October. In case of interviews, which is only there for the post of officers, you have to attend the interview in the month of October or November. And we all know that the final result of the RRBs will be out by the next January itself. So these are the important dates that you should keep in mind. So now 2 months are with you. You have 2 months to study really well. So don't wait for the last moment to apply for this recruitment process. Start preparing from today itself. Start applying from today itself. Approach the examination with a clear-cut strategy. And wish you all the best for your upcoming examinations. We are here with you, and we are providing the best online as well as offline classes. All the details mentioning the classes as well as about this notification is provided in the description. So have a nice day. Thank you.
If you like our content, do like, share and subscribe.